Hello class 11th student. Today again I am going to start chapter 2nd. Topic is collection of data. This is part 3rd. In the previous video we had learned about direct personal investigation and indirect oral investigation. Okay, in today video we are going to learn about information from local sources and correspondence, then information through questionnaire and schedule. Within this we are going to learn about mailing method and enumerator method. So in this video we are going to learn these three. Okay, so let us start. Information from local sources are correspondence. Okay, I'm going to explain it in my own way. In this method in this method uh, investigator investigator appoints correspondent, and these correspondent collect data and send to give to investigator. Okay, so this is the method. Information through local sources are correspondence. In this method investigator appoints correspondent and correspondent collect data, okay, and then send to investigator. What do you mean by correspondence? So correspondence means actually reporter. You listen in your new channels now, reporters. So reporters, patrikar. Okay, so correspondence means reporter. So in this method investigator appointed local people in every area. They regularly collect the data and send to investigator. Okay, so this is all about the method. Okay, what is written in your book? Under this method investigator appoints local person or correspondent at different places. They collect information in their own way and furnish the same to investigator. Okay, so in this method what is first step? Investigator appoints local person, okay, at different places, and these local person collect information, and what they did, they sent to investigator. Okay, so this is all about the method. Okay, when we use this method, so this method is actually used when we require regular and continuous information. Okay, when we want regular information, okay, then we use this method. Second, when area of investigation is too large, like if you talk about news channels, okay, so they don't only give information about particular Delhi or Mumbai. They give all the news, all the information about all, not about own country but also about other countries. Okay, so whenever investigation area is large, then this method is used. Next, when information to be used by general magazines, radio, TV, etc., so they uses this method. Okay, so they basically this method is used by these radio, generals, magazine, TV, print media, electronic media. Okay, now last, suitability means what? When we use it. Okay, the last situation condition, a very high degree of accuracy is not required. Okay, just there is requirement of what? Regular information, regular data. Accuracy is not our target. Okay, so that is why print media or electronic media, they write, they give you news, but they are not going to be responsible for those news. Okay, so basically this method is used when there is a need of regular and continuous information. And second thing, accuracy, high accuracy is not required. Just one thing, regular and continuous data is required. Okay, an area of investigation is large. And what is this method? So in this method investigator appoints correspondent, and these correspondent collect data and provide to investigator. Okay, I think you are now able to understand it. Okay, next, merits. What are the merits? Yeah, a positive point of this method. So first, it is economical, obviously. For getting information from all over the world, yeah, around within our country, they appoint few local people and they collect the data. So in this way, from money, time and effort, it is a economical method. Economical means what? When it is going to save your money, your time. Okay, now wide coverage. Okay, obviously it cover a large area. Okay, like print media, electronic media, they gives information and news not about India, but it gives information about all over the world. Okay, now continuity. Next merit is that key in this method, investigator is able to get regular information. Okay, so here we get regular information. Next, suitability is it is suitable for a special purpose. Okay, like if you want to get information about the price of food grain, so obviously just what investigator have to do, just he have to make connection with the local person. They will give you information about the market price of food grains or anything. Okay, so in this way, for the special purpose, it is very useful. Okay, now, what are the demerits of this method? Means what are the drawback, limitations of this method? So everything is having positive aspect as well as negative aspect. So obviously this method is also having a negative aspect. Already in suitability there is one line now ki when you don't require high degree of accuracy. So this is its demerit. Okay, it is not going to give you high level of accuracy. Okay, so let what is written here. First is given less of originality. Okay, this is a common demerit you can write in every method. Okay, just except one. First is direct personal investigation. Just in this method and in mailing method, okay, you get original data. Otherwise in all other method you don't get original method. Why you don't get original method, original data? Because uh, there is a lack of personal contact with the respondent, because investigator is not going to connect with the respondent. Who is going to connect? Correspondent is going to connect, and he can take in information from anyone, third party, anyone. Okay, now lack of uniformity. So we don't find uniform data. Why? Because many people are collecting data. Okay, next is personal bias. Okay, this is also a common demerit you can write in every method. Okay, every time there is chance of personal bias. So what is this personal bias? Already I had told you, but once again, personal bias means if you are having if you are having you are having any opinion about anyone, so according to that when you behave, so this is known as a personal bias. Suppose there are two person X and Y. Okay, and if investigator if correspondent, okay, if correspondence, he having good relationship with X and not having so much good relationship with Y, so he is going to promote it in a good way and he is going to promote it in a negative way. Like you can see ki some news channel gives more importance to BJP government, some channels give more importance to Congress government. Okay, so it also depend upon personal opinion. So this is considered as a personal bias. Now less accuracy. So in beginning, whenever you require just continuity of data, then you use. When high degree is not your objective. Okay, so here we get less accurate data. Okay, so personal bias, it is a common demerit. Lack of originality, it is also a common demerit in every method, just except direct personal investigation and mailing method. Okay, now next, information through questionnaire and schedule. Okay, this is the second major topic. First is personal interview. Within that we had learned direct personal investigation, indirect oral investigation, and information through questionnaire and schedule. Now information through questionnaire and schedule. Okay, so under this method, investigator prepare a questionnaire keeping in view of the objective of the inquiry. Okay, so there are two basic method used in this big method. Okay, first is mailing and second is enumerator method. Okay, let we understand one by one. Okay, so actually we had learned what personal interview. In personal interview, we had learned about three methods: direct, personal, investigation. So here is what investigation investigator directly going to connect with the respondent or informant. Okay, then we learn indirect oral investigation. So in this method, investigator is going to connect with the third party means who are going to have information about the respondent, like friend, neighbor, teacher, classmate, mother, father, okay, siblings. Okay, and then we had learned immediately information through information from local sources and correspondent information from local sources or correspondence. So in this method, investigator appoints correspondence, and this correspondent collect data and give to investigator. Okay, now we are learning about next method, that is information through questionnaire and schedule. So within that, we are going to learn first of all mailing method. Okay, what is mailing method? So let we understand it. Mailing method. Okay, mail, what is mail? Mail, you know na, email. Mail means letter, patra. Okay, so in mailing method, investigator prepare a questionnaire. Questionnaire means what? A set of question paper. ठीक है, a question paper. Okay, he prepare a question paper, and what he do? Investigator prepare a question paper and then send to it respondent. He sent to it respondent. Okay, now respondent fill all the answer and send it to investigator. Okay, so that is why again here you are able to get original data. Okay, this is the next method where we get original data. Why? Because जिसके बारे में इंक्वायरी हो रही है वही आंसर को फिल कर रहा है. ओके, तो द इंक्वायरी इज अबाउट द पर्सन, दैट पर्सन इज गोइंग टू गिव answer. So that is why we are going to get original data. Okay student, so what is mailing method? Mail means letter. Okay, so investigator prepare a question paper, he or she send to it respondent, and in this letter address of investigator is written, so just he have to write the answer and send it back. Okay, so this is all about mailing method. Okay, so what is the basic benefit of this method? We get original data. Okay, and one more thing, it is very easily we can use this method in a remote area. Suppose I'm in Gorakhpur and I want to know query about any product that newly launch any product like Giloy. This time now, because of COVID-19, many people are using Giloy. So I want to know ki the people who are staying in Sikkim or in Meghalaya, they are using this or not. So suppose I had selected 25 or 35 people and I sent them mail. There are some questions, they are going to give the answer and send to me. So this method is very useful when you want to collect the data from a remote area. Okay, so let we understand it. Okay, so mailing method, what is written in your book? Under this method, questionnaire are mailed to respondent. Okay, a letter is attached with the questionnaire giving the purpose of inquiry. It is also assured that information would be kept secret. So it is very important point. Secrecy is very important. If suppose there are some type of issue that like if government want to make a policy for population, and government want to collect opinion of general people, what people are thinking, कि there will be policy for population control or not, there will be legal policy or not, and suppose they uses this method for remote area. Okay, so obviously if you are going to support the government or not, so they want na ki their opinion is going to be secret. So it is very important, when there is secrecy of data, then only people is going to reflect, they are going to give answer, otherwise they are not going to give the answer. Okay, so the respondent notes the answer against the question and then return the completed questionnaire to investigator. So I think you are able to understand this method is very easy. Okay, what is investigator prepare a question paper and send it to respondent. Okay, respondent write all the answers and again return to investigator. So this is all about this method. Okay, when we use this method, when area of study is very wide, okay, and respondent are educated, obviously answer is written by whom? Written by respondent. Okay, so if respondent are illiterate, so they cannot read, so they cannot write. Okay, so it is very important कि they are able to understand the question and they are able to write the answer in a proper language. So it is, this method is only useful when people are educated. Okay, now what are the merit of this method? So first, it is economical. Obviously it is economical because just you have to expend money for mailing. So whatever expenditure is occurred on mailing, okay, mailing the letters, mailing the questionnaire. Okay, so in this way, this method is economical. It is not an expensive method as mailing cost is less than that our personal visit. Obviously if you are moving personally to anywhere, so you have to expend lot of money. If you want to go and study in Sikkim, so obviously you have to expend lot of money, you have to travel from Gorakhpur to Sikkim, so it takes lot of money, lot of time and effort. But if you mail your questionnaire, so obviously it is going to take very less time, very less expenditure. Okay, now white coverage. So large field can be studied under this method. This method is convenience when informs are spread over a vast geographical area to be investigated. Okay, next important merit is original and reliable, because answers are given by respondent, that is why the data are original, okay, and they are reliable. Okay, next is free from bias. Why free from bias? Because there is information is given by directly respondent. Okay, now demerits. So lack of interest. Sometimes we find that people don't interested to give the answer, so sometimes they write one or two answers and they send back the mail, sometimes they don't send back the mail. So these are the things we find. So what is written? Generally the respondent do not take interest in questionnaires and fail to return the questionnaire. Okay, next is lack of flexibility. Okay, suppose question paper has been sent to respondent, maybe respondent is not able to understand the question. Like you in examination you had learned everything, but sometime because of some spelling, yeah, some meaning, you are not able to understand the meaning of the question. Okay, and that time you are stuck. What you have, what will be the answer? So you require a need. Okay, so sometime teacher will give you hint, but suppose in this method respondent is not having any connection with the investigator, so there will be no chances of change in the mode of question. उस क्वेश्चन को कोई भी एक्सप्लेन करने वाला नहीं होता है. तो यहाँ पे क्या है कि अगर क्वेश्चन नहीं समझ में आया तो कई बार रेस्पॉन्ड आंसर नहीं देते हैं. ओके, तो दिस मैथड लैक्स फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी. व्हेन क्वेश्चनर आर नॉट प्रॉपरली रिप्लाइड, दिस कैन नॉट बी चेंजेस टू ऑब्टेन द रिक्वायर information. Limited use. This method is only used when people are educated. If people are uneducated, we cannot use this method. Okay, biased. So how it can be biased? who is going to give the information if he or she is going to write wrong answer. Okay, next is less accuracy. So like accuracy is because answer is written by respondent, so they don't write properly, maybe they write they give incomplete answer, so because of this there will be less accuracy. Okay, now next method we are going to learn is enumerator method. Okay, we are going to learn enumerator. Okay, enumerators method. So what is this method? Here is just one step we are going to add. Okay, investigator prepare a question paper. Okay, now he is not going to send it, now he is going to appoint enumerator means helper, who is going to collect the data. He is going to appoint enumerator. Now he hand over this paper to enumerator, and enumerator is going to connect with respondent, and he is enumerator is going to fill all the answer himself. Okay, so in very easy language, what is this method? Investigator appoints enumerator and give them questionnaire yani set question paper. Okay, and now enumerator is going to connect with respondent, and enumerator himself write all the answer on this question paper. Okay, and this then enumerator submit this question paper to investigation. So this is all about this method. Okay, what is written in your book? Under this method, a questionnaire is prepared according to the purpose of the inquiry. The enumerator himself approach the respondent with the questionnaire. The questionnaires which are filled by the enumerator themselves. So remember that कि सारे आंसर्स कौन फिल कर रहा है? enumerator फिल करेगा. enumerator क्वेश्चन पेपर लेके जाएगा और रेस्पोंडेंट से कनेक्ट होगा और enumerator ही सारे आंसर्स फिल करेगा. ओके, enumerator कौन होता है? those people who are appointed by investigator. So these are those people who is going to help investigator in collection of data. Okay, so the questionnaire which are filled by the enumerator themselves by putting questions are called schedule. Okay, so thus under this method enumerator fills the schedule after seeking information from the respondent. Enumerator are those person who help investigator in collection of data. So here is the meaning of enumerator. Enumerator are given training to fill schedule and put questionnaires intelligently to obtain the accurate information. Okay, so investigator appoints enumerator yani helper, who is going to help in collection of data. Now when he appoint, he also provide them training how he is going to collect, how he is going to collect the data. The proper training is also provided by investigator. So when this method is used, when investigation area is too much large. Okay, next is when spatial and skilled investigation needs spatial and skilled investigation. Okay, when we require spatial information. Okay, now here is given the meaning of investigator. Who is investigator? Investigator is a person who plans and conduct an empirical investigation. Okay, who is enumerator? So enumerator is a person who actually collect the desired statistical information. Respondent, the respondent is a person who gives answer. Okay, so I had already told you with one example. Okay, so let me understand. Now merit of this method, so it cover wide area. So it is actually merit of all the method just except two: direct personal investigation and mailing method. Okay, so it cover wide area. Okay, now accuracy, we get accurate data. Why? Because enumerator, the person that is trained by investigator, he or she himself, enumerator is going to himself write all the information. So that is why, okay. So there is a fair degree of accuracy. This is because investigation is done by a specialized enumerator. Now personal contact, obviously when we are using enumerator method, so enumerator is going to connect with the respondent. So in this way there is high accurate data we get. Impartiality, so there is less chance of impartiality, okay. Why? Because enumerator themselves do not need require the information, so they are impartial, okay. Next is completeness, okay. When we are using this method, so there is no chances of any question is left with the answer, okay. मतलब कोई भी ऐसा क्वेश्चन नहीं होगा जिसका आंसर नहीं लिखा गया होगा, okay. Every question, the answer of every question is written by enumerator, okay. Now what are the demerits of this method? So first, expensive. So this method is expensive. Why this method is expensive? First of all, investigator uh, appoint enumerators, he provides training them, okay. He have to give lot of money, okay, for traveling, for going to connect with the people, and also there will expenditure on question paper. So in this way this method is costly, okay. So this is a very expensive method of investigation because involvement of trained investigator. Now availability of enumerator, it is very big problem. Sometimes basically this method is used by government and semi government agencies, okay, and sometimes they are not able to get the enumerator, efficient enumerator, so accuracy of information accordingly suffer. Time consuming enumerator may need specialized training, okay, for particular investigation, so the process of investigation thus become time consuming. So enumerator investigation तभी कर पाएगा properly जब उसे train किया जाए. तो in this way it is a expensive process, it is a time taking process, okay, not suitable for private investigation. I had told you now कि this method is basically used by the government. Private institute firm cannot afford this method, okay. So since this method is very expensive, generally not suitable for private investigation, this method is generally used by the government institutes, okay. Partial, so if enumerator are biased, then data will be not accurate. There will be always possibility of less bias. So I think you are able to understand all these methods, okay. Try to understand with the help of your book also. So read your book, then listen this video. No doubt you are able to understand, okay. Thank you.